messed up your mask. And we got a whole bunch of masks messed up for. Because see, the mask is what. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. The text says that when Jesus was in the helm of the ship, his disciples, the wind became boisterous, and they began to get disturbed. And they went down and woke him up. Master, carest not that we should perish. And he wakes up, and he goes and he says, peace, be still. Now watch this. It was not the water that had them scared. It was not the rocking that had them scared. It was the wind that had them scared. And if the tabernacle not right, you'll let the wind mess you up. Wind. Mess them up. Because the tabernacle wasn't tight. Got to make sure tabernacle tight. Can I help somebody? The pastor got to find somebody to do something that you ought to be doing. Tabernacle ain't tight. I'm moving. You ain't got to push me. You ain't got to push me. Says, external, pirates, espionage, internal. Make sure your tabernacle is tight. Then he said there was one other thing that you had to make sure of. You had to make sure you got the right person driving the ship.
Say it.
Yes.
You cannot allow a deckhand to drive the ship. Because a deckhand's job is to help out on deck. It is not to drive the ship. But you cannot have just any old captain driving the ship. I found this out. It messed me up. Over the last 22 years, there have been 63 boat incidents. 22 years, 63 boat incidents. And the reason for those 63 boat incidents was because the captain was busy doing something else.
Preach to me, man.
And see, when the captain is busy doing something else, it jeopardizes the ship. Can I help somebody in here? You've got to make sure that the captain is able to do what he's supposed to do if you want to make sure that the ship is going to run the way it's supposed to run. Make sure the ship, the captain is in position. I'm going to my seat. I want to give you one last thing. In reading maritime law, I read that there was only one ship that was able to sail from different countries and never get stopped. Every ship at port, when the ship is designed and created, it has to hail a flag. Because that flag will tell where the ship is from.
That's right.
And in what waters that ship can navigate.
That's right.
If your ship does not have a flag, it is considered a pirate ship. It's a renegade ship. But there is one ship that is allowed to sail anywhere. That ship is called a salvage ship. A salvage ship. It hails no flags. It bears no names. It is allowed to go from port to port. All it has to do is identify itself as a salvage ship. Why would they allow salvage ships to go anywhere? Because salvage ships go and they rescue. Or they go and they redeem what has been lost at the bottom of the ocean. Now watch this. The purpose of the salvage ship is to make sure that the ocean does not get cluttered with mess. I said, okay, now why are you telling me about salvage ships? Because I found out that there has been one ship that in all of its years of existence has never lost a mission. Everything that it went out to get, it got it. Everything it was supposed to redeem, it redeemed it. Everything it was supposed to restore, it restored it. Can I tell you the name of that ship? The name of that ship is Ship of Zion. And if you just wait on the ship, you may get lost in translation. Don't worry. The Ship of Zion will restore you. You may be at the bottom of the ocean. Don't worry. The Ship of Zion can reach you. It does not matter if you're in a dope house, a drug house, or a crack house. It can sail in any waters. It can go anywhere. Whether you're in South Dallas or Oak Cliff, Ship of Zion can pick you up. I love the song says, "'Tis the old Ship of Zion. It has landed many a thousand." Get on board. You know why you ought to get on board? Because King Jesus, he's my captain. As long as you got the right captain on the ship, you got the right captain at the helm. You ain't got to worry about pirates. Pirates would never be able to take the old Ship of Zion. It's nothing more indicting than a ship that never sailed. I don't know who you are. Maybe you still sitting at port. You ain't sailed yet. You've been sitting here for 24 years.
All right.
And you ain't sailed yet. Sitting under this man of God for 12 years. And you ain't produced nothing yet. It's because you've got nothing in you. I found out there was one other thing that would cause a ship to wreck. It's when a ship is empty. I found out that ships sail better when they got something in the hold. And if you don't have nothing in the hold, you ain't nothing but a loose piece of wood. And every wind just knocks you around. But you got to make sure you get something on the inside of you so that when the winds begin to blow and the storms come in your life, you don't have to worry about being tossed and driven because you got something on the inside of you. You got the right captain that's with you.
That's all right.
You don't have to worry about the external or the internal. Because your church, your tabernacle is tight. Ain't nothing loose in my tabernacle. Every now and then my mind said, get on my nerves. But my tabernacle is tight. My tabernacle is tight. Jehoshaphat built ships that never sailed. And there's nothing more hurting to a leader is to build ships and you never sail. I wasn't upset when my son in the ministry came and said, "Hey man, I'm leaving. God bless you.
That's it.
And God keep you."
Yes.
Because we created a ship and I need to see it sail.
Yes, sir.
I hate to believe that we fixed your tabernacle, lifted your mast, opened your sail, and you sat there and sang.
God Almighty. What a word.
Are you sailing? Or are you sinking? Can he put anything in you? Can he trust that what he puts in you is going to make it to his destination? Monday morning, you ought to be re-preaching what he said on Sunday. On Sunday, he's just putting the cargo in the ship. Monday, you ought to deliver Port Worth. Tuesday, you ought to deliver Port Jim. Wednesday, you ought to deliver Port Street. Are you swimming? Are you sailing? Are you sailing or are you sinking? Bless you. Let us stand.